What's going on, guys? My name's Hefty Deft. Welcome to Tower Talk number 24. We got Blue Westlow here. Say hello.
What's up? So I'm watching the Star Wars E3 thing right now while we're recording this, and man, can I tell you, this looks super dope.
Dude, I turned it off. Yo, and we got the man, the gator, the managator.
Oh, hi there.
They just show BB-8 and R2-D2. Yo, this is gonna be sick.
Dude, turn it off, man. You're making me jealous. I'm not watching also.
Okay, anyways, we're here for Destiny today.
We are. We're here for Mass Effect Andromeda Amazing Edition. Hopefully it looks like the promos that they're showing at E3. Oh, wait, sorry. Rise of Iron, guys.
Yeah,
holy
Rise of
crap.
Iron.
Yeah, that's right.
So much iron has risen across the world. It's just like the euphoria, the global euphoria has popped. But let's start off with like what's our favorite things. Mana, what are you most excited about for this DLC? Are you excited about the raid?
Yes.
Are you gonna try? Like you gonna put together Resolute Clan members to try to go for world first?
We only tried to do that. I was with Hovey the very first raid, the Vault of Glass, in our little group. I was with him. We tried to do world first, but after that we kind of didn't, because I think we came to the conclusion we suck at PvE. So
got it. Okay.
I don't think we're gonna go for that.
Man, thank God. One less team to worry about.
I'm just really excited that we're gonna see more of Earth. Ever since the beta and the alpha, I was like, yo, I can't wait to see all of like how Earth has like been dicked on, and like how much the Fallen have just murdered it. And then it's like we didn't even get to see any of it. We saw Cosmodrome, and that was literally it. So I'm excited to see more of Earth. And then I'm happy we're getting Fallen content, because I fucking love the Fallen. And they're like super underrated. They're like the coolest freaking enemies in the game. And I like the concept behind like the Siva technology and the Fallen getting all spliced. The captains look badass. And then I'm also excited for the story, because it seems like they're really interested in putting more of the lore in the game now, because we're getting to see all like these legends that fought, and it's actually becoming part of the game. So that's super cool to see.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think the Hive just are unrelatable, and that's why maybe there's kind of a disconnect. But with the Fallen, they feel like another intelligent race that is like this whole splice technology. Like the new enemies look really awesome.
Yeah, they're infected Fallen of some sort.
Yeah, they got the plague. They got a case of the plague on them.
Pretty curious.
I'm just interested in what Siva is, because they didn't go too deep into it. Is it like a...
It's from what I understand, it's like a digital plague. So you know these war machines that are super intelligent and can do things.
There's a golden age
some sort
technology, like corruption, or whatnot.
It's some sort of hybrid of a war machine, yet it can go and infect organic material and so on and so forth. So it sounds super sci-fi and awesome. And also we're like space guardians wielding fire axes in a cloak. That's pretty great too.
But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to have some pets, man. I was hoping for a pet wolf.
I know, right?
Or a pet wolf wielding a flaming axe.
Yes.
This is the first time we're seeing animals in the game too, so I was like kind of excited, but then no pet wolf, so it's like, wow, whatever.
Maybe he just on his off time, he rescues wolves. Is what he does.
He just has a wolf shelter, maybe, like up in the mountains.
Wait a minute.
Yes, exactly.
He likes wolves. It's called Twilight Gap. I think the Iron Lords.
Oh my
God.
Here. Twilight.
Nobody else?
You lost.
I got it, Blue.
Twilight.
I
picked
it up, Blue.
Twilight Gap, wolves.
Who's the vampires? Who's the vampires? Oh, the Hive.
The Hive and Vamp. I don't know, man.
Goodness. Okay.
Let me have this, Mana.
It just hit me hard.
Let me.
I don't know if I'm disappointed or not now.
I'm definitely conflicted.
Don't be disappointed. I'd actually be proud that you didn't pick that up.
I'm really disappointed myself that I picked it up right away. Do you guys think that there's actually going to be 2 Galahorns, or is skins a possibility in the future for? Just imagine how sick would it be to unlock a legendary or a really rare last word skin. Oh my god.
I wouldn't mind having something different, you know, like this is my weapon. It's the same as all yours, but it looks different. I would be real down for that. Having like an orange or something last word.
I feel like it wouldn't be out of the question that if we are going to forge our own Galahorn, that if you were to forge your weapon, you'd be able to forge your weapon with a different type of skin. So maybe in the future, I don't know if it's a skin. It could be that your Galahorn is just automatically turned into non-iron or whatever. But the way I see it is it might be something that you literally, when you forge your Galahorn, you get the option to pick, I guess, the type of Galahorn you get. So maybe in the future we'll see something like that. Like, you know how in the exotic blueprints, when you click on the, I guess, thing you want to forge, maybe one day you click on it and then it brings up two options. Like, would you like to forge this Zalo or would you like to forge this Zalo? You know what I mean? So
That'd be cool.
Maybe using like different materials we find, like spin metal gives you a different color, like a chromish color or something,
so
and then
sick.
spirit bloom
so
gives you
cool.
like a greenish, eerie like flow to it or something.
Yeah,
I'd
and
love
like
that.
you have to unlock the blueprint, and then when you get the blueprint, you have to like get like, okay, when you get 1,000 spirit bloom, then you can craft the spirit bloom themed Zalo super. Like, that'd be so dope.
Hold up, back it up. Did you just say 1,000 spirit bloom?
Look, man, you gotta make sacrifice. 100. We'll say 100. How about that?
All right, more realistic.
Yeah, my recent farming experience for an exotic sword just like turned that off completely.
100. We'll say 100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those swords
Anyways.
were. Whew.
Well, I hope like there's Crucible skins. You know, you get 100 kills with that particular weapon, and then you unlock that blueprint. So then you can go forge it when is it Fellwinter's Peak? We're assuming that Saladin retires to Fellwinter's Peak when he's done making people lag in the Iron Banner. Is that correct?
I think so.
Yeah.
And then he raises wolves. So
Yeah. He shelters and raises those wolves. What a nice guy, man. Amazing.
it's his hobby.
Yeah, it's his hobby. What do you guys or what do you think is going to happen with the Crucible? Okay, man, let's hear your forecast. If you have a forecast, and if you don't, that's fine too. Let's hear a forecast of what you think is going to happen with the Crucible and possible new modes, and if the big question, if custom games are coming too.
All right. Well, custom games. I firmly believe that we have to wait until Destiny 2 for custom games. I think that's going to be such a huge implement that it just can't happen yet. You know where I'm coming from? But I mean, if for some reason they do, that will be, oh my goodness. I don't even know how excited I'd be. I mean, we still got, 100 days to find out? I'm hoping for some sort of juggernaut type. Like, one guy has the power. Maybe, like, you know, the flame axe? Maybe you have to go pick that up in the middle of a Crucible match, and you become this all-powerful guy. You go around slaying fools and all that, and, like, if you die, whoever kills you becomes that juggernaut.
Right,
how cool would that be?
Yeah. I love juggernaut modes. I think it would be super fun in Destiny, especially with that axe. There's a couple options for sure, like infected.
Or infected,
you know, If they have the Siva thing, you become the Siva infected, and then when the team, or you start up with one infected, and then once everybody's infected, the match is over. That type of thing. They could also have like a standard. Yeah, it would be fun, right? They could also have a standard capture the flag mode officially.
I was thinking of that, like we kind of, but not really. Like,
I don't know, man. I don't expect a whole lot in Crucible, honestly. I feel like.
Yeah?
I feel like deep down they're doing a lot to make Crucible and Destiny 2 better, so they're not going to touch that much of Destiny 1.
Yeah, but it's Iron Banner. It's like Lord
it's
Saladin
Iron Banner's
story.
Do you think they're going to do a little bit more to Crucible then? Since Iron Banner has been exclusive to Crucible.
I think they're more interested in the lore of Iron Banner than they are in the actual fact that Iron Banner's PvP. We'll see. I don't expect a whole lot in PvP in this update, as much as I think there should be. Everyone's guessing that there's going to be custom game, but I don't think they're going to even introduce custom games. Obviously, we're going to get a bunch of cool new weapons to try out. We're going to have probably new meta, because there's going to be a bunch of different things they pick out. And
Melee is the new meta.
Who knows? I can't I can't talk a whole lot about Crucible, because it definitely feels like they're holding out on Crucible until we get closer to release.
I feel like it's a critical part, and Bungie knows it's basically the end game at this point for people who want to keep on playing the game. I mean, there are people who still run PvE content. I still stream PvE content, but Crucible is definitely what you turn to as as you exhaust all your options.
It's either what you turn to or what you ignore, because there's nothing else in PvE.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, it's understandable.
They might give us like a new... new Iron Banner, and like you have to like go like maybe like all the Iron Banner related stuff is like held in this new social space and stuff like that. But I don't think we're gonna get like a drastic change to Iron Banner as far as the actual like getting into Crucible and playing it.
Maybe not. Maybe like the first week Iron Banner comes back after the drop, maybe it'll be the new game type mode. Hopefully, I would like to see that. If it will be, best to play it in whatever, like Iron Banner. I don't know. It might not be good enough. Like I said, if it was like a Juggernaut, it probably wouldn't be a good Iron Banner if it was that. But
True.
But one thing that they can do, right, and maybe some connection-based matchmaking or something. You know what I'm saying?
Some updated peer-to-peer infrastructure that currently doesn't do what it does right now.
Maybe something on that lines, but I don't want to, get anyone's hopes up for anything.
What do you guys think the various reveals are going to be throughout the summer? Actually, how often do you think they're going to reveal something? Like, are we going to have to wait 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month before we hear the next thing from Bungie? Oh, actually, after E3, obviously, because I'm assuming we're going to see PS4 exclusives at E3.
Like we were just saying, we have almost 100 days left. It could be just one thing a month. Yeah. Honestly.
I'm kind of worried about that because I feel like it's going to be that too. In my perspective, it feels like this is a content drop that was supposed to happen during the April update time and got pushed because Destiny 2 got pushed. And I think Destiny 2 got pushed because of the new hardware. So they're developing and supporting that as well.
I gotta agree with that. for sure.
Mm-hmm. So that's why we're seeing it in September and not having these collector edition type of stuff. Also, it's $30. $30 is different from Taken King $40, and it's also not the size of Taken King. So a lot of people are wondering, are we going to first have year 2 weapons like we have now come forward and be infusible? And also what kind of light level increase? Because they're saying a significant
420.
My suspicion is that it's going to be like the April update where they were like significant light level increase by 15 points.
Oh, you think maybe?
I think it's going to be like 350 or 365.
Well, with like I guess with like the smaller updates, like Crota's End and all that, it was like 2 light levels, which is like the equivalent of like 20 light levels now. So, and Taken King was like, we went from like what 170 something to.
But Taken King was different though. Taken King was a world reset.
The biggest thing for me is not even light level. It's just like I really hope they don't like do this whole year lockout thing anymore because it sucks, dude. I don't think anyone enjoys the whole like, oh, this is year 1, but this is year 2, and this is only going to year 3. Like,
yeah, and what you're saying is, you want Thorn in Trials of Osiris.
I mean, Thorn's not that bad anymore, though.
You don't see it as much.
Is it?
But
no,
is it that bad?
But it's still
anymore.
So annoying.
It's still top tier, but it's not like as rage-inducing as it used to be.
It would still be in Trials, man. Trust me. It means that 3 people on the other team can prevent your recovery and see where you're at.
There's always going to be something in Trials. There's always going to be that one or two guns that are just going to define the meta. I'm not going to... As much as I would not like to see Thorn in Trials, at the same time, I would much rather see everything stay current year and like be brought into the next year than not have Thorn in Trials.
I mean, Blue's argument is it's kind of true. You don't really see Thorn anymore. So, but then the resurgence of it.
I was shot by it last night.
Were you really? I haven't been shot by it.
Yep.
Well, I've been only playing Trials recently, so.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. So I guess I don't know. I don't really have a say in it then. But I kind of agree with that. Bring in some weapons. Past weapons pop maybe too, just so we can have a bigger pool of variety in weaponry.
They'll talk about that closer to to the update, I'm sure. But right now, it's literally gonna be new content. Do you like that shit? I fucking love new content, bro.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to have new content coming. It's painful that it's 100 days out or whatever, but we'll manage, guys. We'll manage. Hey, one more thing. Do you think they're going to change Trials at all?
Like, I don't know if they could do anything possibly right now other than rebalancing classes and weapons itself to make it a better experience. Maybe add. I don't know. I kind of want specific levels only, or maps. Sorry, I keep saying levels. People yell at me. Maps for trials instead of the normal maps that everyone plays, because the more you play normal maps and trials like for over the weekend, it kind of ruins it whenever you're back into it in normal Crucible. It's just like, oh, this map again? I just played it for 3 days in a row. What if they made
Right.
Trials of Osiris specific maps and they just have a couple of those and then they swap in like normal maps and every now and then? That'd be pretty cool, I think. Other than that, I really
That's
don't
a
know.
great idea.
I really don't know what they can do other than maybe making it 4v4. Now that'd be crazy.
Mm, that would be. Or 2v2. Doubles trials.
Double trials. That could be a crazy weekend.
Some of them are so bad. Like Timekeeper. Oh my god. Timekeeper was, in my opinion, a nightmare, depending on like what type of team you went up against and also where you spawned, either outside or inside.
This week's is kind of a struggle because you got people camping back, like in their spawn, just waiting for supers. I've ran into quite a few teams that are just chilling back there waiting for their supers. No gunplay at all. It's just like if you peek the corner first, you're dead. Try to get to antsy, so it just creates a huge camp off.
Wait. Are you talking about people sitting in the spawn up top ledge?
No. Just
in Pantheon?
No, in the area before the center, like just around the corner.
Oh, okay.
By the special spawn.
Yeah. Because I was like, whoa, I did not see that, but that would be ridiculous.
I have found a couple people up there. I don't know what they're doing. It's not really a smart area, honestly, but
no, not at all.
But yeah, just by special, around that corner by special spawns. It's just
got it.
You only have
Game
2
super
lanes
over
to
there.
get to them. There's a waterfall, and then there's the special lane. I guess there's bottom, but radar's so huge you can spot them whatever they're going. So
yeah, that's an idea. What if they actually changed the radar for trials? You think that would be too game breaking?
Maybe reducing the range. Honestly, not like I'm going to compare it to Halo 5. I'm sorry, but Halo 5's range is super small. I find it almost abysmal how small the range is. It's like you gotta be on the person for them to appear. But then Destiny is super long. You can't even flank anyone anymore because of the radar. They'll find you. So
also, isn't on Halo?
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Isn't on Halo? Doesn't Halo also have it where you don't show up if you're just walking regularly? You only show up if you're running.
Crouching? I'm pretty sure you disappear if you're crouching or you're going slow enough. Yeah. Pretty sure that's
well, I think they changed it in Halo 5 because I remember playing it and being like, what is up with this radar? It's so different now. And I think it's only if you're shooting or sprinting that you show up. If you're walking regularly, you actually don't show up on the radar. And maybe I'm going to get a ton of comments in YouTube saying you're horribly incorrect, Theft. And that's okay. But that's kind of a game changer right there. I really feel like the radar system in Destiny needs to be rethought because I don't know. Are you guys fans of the radar system right now?
And I like it. At the same time, I dislike it. I dislike it because, like I said, it's so wide. You detect you from I don't know how far away. But a lot of these maps are made easily for close quarter engagement. So you got people chilling with shotguns and stuff like that. It does make it to where you can detect them easier. And so I think that's a necessity. So it's really hard to kind of tweak it, I guess.
I feel like it should be closer to what the Night Stalker gets, where you basically double up on the, what do you call them, nodes.
Oh, you think to show more exact where they are?
I feel like
what
that
direction.
should be the standard, because I like Night Stalker's radar.
I do like that,
time,
yeah.
I don't really ever equip it, so.
I used to play Night Stalker pretty religiously before I started playing Gunslinger again, and that was kind of nice, having it to where your radar, like the red, the pie slice, like decreases in size to show you
double pie.
That is pretty good. Wouldn't mind seeing that if that's what they do.
I just feel like it needs some sort of change. I don't know. Maybe they adopt the Halo thing, where if you're just slowly walking, you're off the radar. If you crouch, you blip on the radar. I don't know. There's something about it. Maybe other people love it. It's quite possible that I'm going to get flamed in the comments for it, but it's all good. Well, guys, I think that's the podcast. Also, Manigator, your internet didn't die out, man.
My
did
internet
it, you
didn't die.
made
My
it.
PC didn't blue screen on me. I'm still here. It's amazing. That's what I was afraid of the entire time.
Well, let's get this. Let's do our sign off before you get a blue screen of death. Thank you for listening, guys. My name's Tefty Teft with Planet Destiny. You can talk to me at Teft on Twitter and catch the streams I do for Planet Destiny, and also my personal channel, twitch.tv/TeftyTeft. And I got a YouTube and Instagram and all that crap. How about you, Blue?
My name is Blue Westlow. You can catch me on youtube.com/BlueWestlow, twitter.com/BlueWestlow, twitch.tv/BlueWestlow, where I sometimes play Destiny, but really Overwatch.
My social stuff, I guess, is you can catch me at Twitter at themanagator. I do have a YouTube, but I'm barely there. It's themanagator, and twitch.tv/the_managator, I think it is. Nope, I'm lying. It's just actually themanagator as well. So.
That's awesome. Thank you for listening, guys. We will see you next week.